I'm a Sadie, I'm a Betty. I don't have a monitor. I have my phone though. That's what I used to do in the old days. You take your front-facing camera on your iPhone and you can use it to reach back behind the camera. Wow, I look like I'm about to tell ghost stories, huh? I want to show you my report card. I want to show you what I've been working on. So, this is my sheet. It's got all my days. So, for those of you who don't know, I've been doing something that the YMCA puts on called Try Inside the Y. And it's like a triathlon, it's the distance of an Ironman triathlon, but you don't do it all in one go like you would. You do it over the course of a month. So it breaks down to about 6.5 miles of running, 28 miles of biking, and a little over a half of a mile of swimming each week. So if you do those distances each week for 4 weeks, you complete the distance of an Ironman triathlon. I did it last year, I had a lot of fun, but this year I'm trying to do something a little bit different, and I'm doing it in half of the time. So I'm trying to complete the entire distances in 2 weeks. So as of Sunday, I will have done that. I'm on track. Don't have very much left. I have about 20 miles of biking left to do over the next 2 days, and I have about 5 miles of running, and I'm well over my amount of swimming. So in 2 weeks, I'll have gone 120 miles on the bike, 26 miles, 26.2 miles, I think it is, running, and then 2.4 miles of swimming. I've been having a lot of fun. It's been a push because I have, my time is like very limited. It just takes a long time to do 28 miles on a bike. I break it down to about 10 miles a day, and it's just time consuming. Even if you're at 100 to 112 RPMs, because I'm doing it on a stationary bike because I haven't gotten my actual bike tuned up yet. I'm hoping to do that this weekend, hopefully. But it's just even if you're going at 110 RPMs, which is a pretty high clip, it's still going to take you about 30 minutes. So anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes to complete that 10 miles. And then you got to fit in the swimming and the running as well. That's why I've been doing a lot of the running at night. The swimming, luckily, I've actually been doing a swimming class. So I've been working on my form, and I've become a much stronger swimmer in the last 7 weeks. So I actually can do the 0.6 miles in about 30 minutes in the pool, because I can do the 20 or so laps unbroken at this point, which I'm, proud of, because 2 months ago I couldn't hardly do 50 yards without having to take 2 minutes to breathe. So the swimming is not a thing. But anyways, the reason I'm saying all of this is because I'd like to do it again. I would like to do two, because there's 2 blank weeks left on that paper, and I would like to complete. I would like to do it again, but it's just a lot of time commitment, and I don't want to fail at it. I don't want to start it and then peter out. I either want to be done on Sunday, or I want to complete it. That's just my toxic competitive nature, and I think I can do it, and I want to do it. But the problem is that actually that first week was 10 days, just because of the way the math works out for the month of April. The first week was actually 10 days, and then the others are 7. So I had a little bit more time in these first 2 weeks, so I'm going to have to compress it even more on the next 2. So I think I can do it, though. I'm going to see how I feel on Sunday. And, I also have to just make sure that I'm not, I have to make sure I'm being responsible with my time for Sam and Caden and everybody else and my job. But all that being said, I've been very inspired because I've been a pretty avid biker. I like to run. I've just never been terribly confident in my swimming because I like to swim, but I've never been terribly confident in it. But now I feel like I'm getting to a place where I am. So I signed up for a sprint triathlon at the end of the summer, but I'm toying with the idea of putting together my own course in June down at Lake Potanipo and doing a pretty high production video on the whole process. I think in order to do it right, I would have to stage some of it, not really fake, but a few days before, go get some drone shots of me riding my bike down the road and over the the swim and stuff, just so I don't have to worry about any of that production on the day of me actually trying to push the time. But then I would wear on the actual day, I'd film it realistically with GoPros, and I'd have to find a way to rig. So that's one of the things that doing these long form videos where I'm just documenting myself running or swimming or something, I'm going to start using those opportunities to sort of play around with some ideas of like, how could you effectively film yourself do a triathlon with body cam equipment? Because I think between 2 GoPros and a 360 camera, you have a lot of potential with what you could do in terms of mounting on the bike and on the person in swimming. Because I think the 360 cam, if I could have like a way for it to come off of my back or something, would be cool. But I'm getting ahead of myself. That being said, I think it's worth commenting that I'm sort of, as you've probably known, I've sort of switched gears. I'm kind of becoming a little bit more interested in seeing about using this daily format. I'll still do my videos or whatever. With summer coming up, there's going to be some content. But in terms of, I've broken way out of the music to edits format that I've done for like 5 years now, and it feels really good. It's kind of like I almost opened my eyes a little bit and realized that there's so much more that I can do, and I don't even really know what. But right now, because I'm just so focused on fitness, honestly, with the limited time that I have free, I'm just using the dailies as more of a documentation format, and just sort of looking at filming the dailies as just documentation. I don't know what else. And I think as when I get my bike tuned up and I'm going for bike rides around, I just already know that I'm going to end up doing some more adventure videos. Now that the weather's warming up, I want to take Caden on some more adventure videos and stuff. So it's sort of like when you're in your 20s and you're freaking out because you don't know what you want to do, and all the adults are like, yeah, you got so much time to figure it out. It's like, that's sort of how I have come to the conclusion with the videos. It's like, man, I have so much time to fail. If I ever want to go back to doing whatever, like, there's plenty of time. Anyways, it's getting dark. I just wanted to do a little bit of a update, kind of check-in video. It's Friday. I keep forgetting that. It's Friday. Awesome. Gonna go do that 20 miles. Oh my God, my ass hurts so bad because I went from pretty much, I usually bike like once or twice a week, but like a cycle. But to go to doing 10 miles every 40 minutes on that bike every day, my ass is killing me. It's just like, oh my God. You always get a little bit of saddle sore, but I just went from like 0 to 100 pretty quick this year. So like right now my butt's killing me. That's why I'm kind of like, let me see how I feel on Sunday before I commit to another 2 weeks. Okay.